702. 702. Finance Feature.
8 minutes to 2 o'clock, and we go from talking about the things we need to do before we die all the way to talking in our finance feature around surviving a tough financial year and finding your way back to saving. Some of them dreams needs that money. It is National Savings Month in Mzansi. 011 8830702, the WhatsApp line 072 702 1702. We're joined by a Senior Communications Manager at Sanlam Risk and Savings, Farzana Botha, for the conversation. Farzana, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
I know we've been talking and you've been hearing us talk about big dreams we want to achieve, but like, how are we surviving just the year?
Yes, it was quite entertaining listening, yes.
So where does one even begin? Because it has been a very tough financial year. We don't know how long the season of toughness is going to continue. And maybe you can make some observations from your perspective of where some of the blind spots are in our finances before we chat about getting back to our savings.
Yeah, I think the blind spots, over the years, I've realized that the blind spots has always been that people just don't understand where their money is going to. And it's made worse when we have economic situations and political situations that cause our money to have to be stretched even further. So it's creating a two-pronged problem. You don't know where your money is going to sometimes in terms of, the interest you're paying, the little swipes that you're making, some of the fees that are hidden in your charges, all those things are creating leaks in a bucket. And then you have economic pressures, and that also then creates further leaks in your bucket. And now you're sitting with this sieve almost, where money is just coming in and going out, and you're feeling a complete sense of helplessness given those situations.
And I'm glad you're mentioning the sieve and the bucket. I saw somebody this morning talking around how sometimes family responsibilities and things like, termed black tax can get out of hand, where now you're surrendering to things that are not even necessities.
100%. I mean, the black tax situation as well as the sandwich pressures, right? Just recently, I was privy to some research where we saw that young executives who we typically would assume are in their peak earning years are actually experiencing tremendous psychological and physiological pressures because of being stuck in the sandwich generation. So even though they are in good earning years or in good earning brackets, because of the expectations on them from the kids that they need to make sure that they provide for, as well as the family that they need to provide for their aging parents, that pressure never allows them to get on top of their finances and never experience the full potential of their earnings.
So is the reality that people are not saving enough or they're not earning enough?
I think it's a bit of both, right? We are having a lot of people. We have a very difficult, challenging job market. There are a lot of people who are not gainfully employed or not being able to earn at the potential that they've maybe studied for. So that creates a problem. On the other hand, as well, we have a poor savings culture, and that correlates to not having enough disposable income, as well as not necessarily having enough financial education and awareness to know how you can go about it. What are the minimums that you can start with? Because often saving and investing seem like something that you can only do once you've acquired enough money, once you are financially free. And that misunderstanding has created a little bit of a savings gap in South Africa as well.
I was even thinking about the fact that some people do get promotions and increases. Do you find that they increase savings first or increase lifestyle first?
I think you and I both know about the lifestyle creep, right? And a lot of the times you're just waiting for that promotion because there's something you already have in mind that you want to use that money for. You've already imagined the next house.
Ma'am, before you even see the dummy pay slip, you've budgeted with that future increased income.
As a matter of fact, you've created these vision boards and you're like, one day when I get to this level of earning, I'm already going to live like this, I'm going to dress like that. So on your vision board, you've never created that I'm going to have this amount of money in my portfolio, I'm going to have offshore investments. A lot of the times we don't think that way. And therefore, the minute we come into extra money, we self-actualize in ways that don't necessarily set us up for the future.
So final thoughts for everybody on just finding their way back to saving.
Yeah, I think that we absolutely have to be self-aware. I say this on every interview, on every topic. Sometimes our own limiting beliefs, our own lack of information, our own behaviors are sometimes causing us to trip up in an already difficult situation. We understand that there are macroeconomic situations and there are political stuff that are causing our budget to be strained. But at the same time, do we know what it is that we are doing, our spending habits, our money behaviors that are necessarily helping or hindering us? So I think if we start there and also assess our bank account and take a good stock of where our money is going to, that is a good basis to start from in terms of creating systems to get us to the next level, whatever that next level may be.
Thank you so much, Farzana, for chatting to us. Folks, it is National Savings Month. Let's revisit our finances. It is not easy in tough economic times, but it starts with knowing where you are and seeing where you can go.